Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 39 of this series. In the last episode, we got all of these towers built after some minor mishaps with the first one. And I also laid out a few sort of planning blocks for, and I never finished that end. But I also laid out a few planning blocks for what we're going to be doing this episode. And that is putting in all the quote unquote finer details. And figuring out a few things like, okay, where's the door going to be in all of these towers? I'll probably also clean up the floor as well. Not that area, because again, I'm leaving that area for now, because I want to make sure I know where the center is for the Guardian farm. But yes, so in the last episode, we planned out how the big windows are going to look, because I don't want it to be... I want it to be an interesting shape, and I don't want it to be the entirety of the wall, because we're going to have an upper border running along there like we have down here, same block palette and everything. However, for the like outer rim of the windows, which will be on both sides, and for the caps of the towers, don't know about that cap yet, but definitely for the caps of the towers, I'm going to use deep slate. Mainly because I can do a lot more with it, because all of those blocks, every single deep slate block apart from the chiseled one, has a stair, a wall, and a slab, which means I can do a lot more with it. An issue that I realized is that basalt doesn't have any of those, which is going to make figuring out the top of this a little bit harder. Hence why the shift to deep slate. I might also add some copper in here. Not too sure yet. But yes, so we're going to do, we'll have a time lapse of this section to that section, and like this whole, like that tower, and the bit in between. And then I will just do the rest off camera, because it is incredibly repetitive, and it is probably going to be very, very boring, because I won't have much to say about what we're doing. In terms of on top of the towers, we will put crystals up there, but like I mentioned before, I do want there to be a relatively central tower. However, to do that, I need to figure out what the Guardian farm's like. To get the Guardian farm set up, I want to get the external details set up. So while the crystals, as I've mentioned, we're definitely going to do them, we're just not going to get them done till we've got the farms in place and the quote-unquote central tower in place. What might have to happen with the central tower, depending on how big the Guardian farm is, because I'm pretty sure that the Guardian farm sort of goes up and over like a sort of like a staple. I don't know why that's the analogy I'm using, but it's like a staple. It goes up and over. So that might be a bit of an annoyance. However, what I might do is, because I do like the idea of having everything feed into one collection area, and I feel as though Central Tower would be perfect for that. So what I might do is have the Guardian farm simply be inside the Central Tower. That's probably the best way to do it, but we'll see. In terms of the entrance to the stronghold, I'm going to streamline that as best as I can, as in I'm going to find where the portal room is and dig up. With the geode, I'm going to leave the top of the geode uncovered for now until I get to building it. Part of me thinks that the geode might be in, because we have a slime chunk around here somewhere. We have a slime chunk over there somewhere. I'm now concerned that the geode is a part of the slime chunk. Hopefully it isn't, but we will see. But I will also clean up. Actually, you know, we'll figure out where that is in this episode. We'll get the templates cleared up. In terms of the terraforming outside, I think I'm just gonna do that in bits and pieces off camera when I get a free moment. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I'm going to be using dark oak for the flooring of the towers, and also possibly the central tower, though not as certain about that one. God, I forget how much shit we've got. Like, from there to there, it's just sand. Like, that entire row is just sand. That is Misk other stuff. Mainly cobblestone. Yeah, these towers are definitely going to be for storing shit. Now, I did originally plan to put a window here. However, I'm now starting to think that just doing like a outer sort of channeled bit of color might look better. So using the blue concrete powder and blocks and the warped wart instead of glass, and keeping the glass for the big windows, I'm starting to think might be better. I don't think we're going to have a way up onto the top of the towers without flying, but we will have some sort of way into the towers at sea level. Because like I mentioned, the secondary function of the towers is going to be a way in if we're coming in via boat. So that's going to be interesting. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to put a floor at the level there and that level there. And then from there all the way up to like there is going to be just one floor with just chests lining the walls with ladders up and down and stuff like that. So yes, so we are going to get on with this now. I think I'm going to start with the border because I already know exactly how that's going to, well, I already know the exact block palette and design I'm using for that. So we are going to get started with that. So yeah, I've said this like 3 times. Let's get on with that now. Okay, so here we're doing the upper border, exactly the same block palette as the lower border, just up. I'm starting to develop a love-hate relationship with scaffolding. I think it can be incredibly helpful, but then there are moments like this where it is just annoying. Because it gets in the way, you have to crouch, or more specifically, you can't crouch on it, because if you crouch on it, then you sink. It's legitimately a little bit annoying, but in the end I got it done. But yeah, same block palette as the one, like that sort of blackstone, what's it called? Basalt, sort of mixture. I am going to, I'll get there in a second. I am going to go about adding a capstone, I think. Okay, because right now, off camera, I've nearly got all of these details done on every single part of the industrial district. The only thing I'm missing is like a handful of window parts here and there. So I do have an idea for a capstone for the walls. It just might take me a little bit to get the whole vision figured out. But I have this sort of, okay, so at the level of sea level, that's where boats are going to be coming in. So if we do ever approach by water, that's the level we're going to be walking onto. So why not turn the walls into a walkable wall with like a cover on the top? I think it could be quite cool. So I'll do that, but like I said, I'm going to do that off camera. I've nearly got everything else done. I think I've just got the windows and the turret stuff and that little like canopy capstone left to do. But we're getting there. But I obviously don't do all of that in this episode because it would be incredibly tedious and time boring. Time boring? Time consuming. Yeah, they mean the same thing. But yes, here I'm putting in the design for the window. I use the good old deep slate trio of bricks, polished or smooth, I don't remember which one it is, and tiles, because we can get a lot of detail out of them, because I think, as I mentioned in another clip at some point, they have walls, they have stairs, they have slabs, whereas basalt doesn't, blackstone does, so it's very difficult to use stairs and slabs for the borders. I don't mind the borders just being a flat 3-block high thing. I think that doesn't look too bad, so I might just leave it like that. But yes, I decided on this window shape because I wanted something interesting. I think if it was just like a box window, it would be a little bit boring, but by giving it a curve and adding these little like walls to break it up, I think it looks really, really cool. And at time of recording this voiceover, I have got the glass in about half of these windows, and they do look really, really nice if I do say so myself. You will see those in episode 51, because in episode 50, which is, nope, I've done it again. I've developed the habit of... this is episode 39. For whatever reason, my brain keeps saying it's 49, but it's not. If anything, it's technically episode... Well, we did 24 part 1 and part 2, so technically it's... Yeah, things get weird when you start splitting shit up multiple times. But yes, here we build... or at the very least start work on, I'm not done with the turrets. The turrets I'm going to wait on. I'm going to get the walls in, I'm going to get the floors in, I'm going to get the stairs in, I'm going to get the chests in. But the capstone and the gem of the turret, I'm not going to do much more than what I do in this little time lapse here. Because I want to, like I've mentioned before, I want the central tower done. Because I know that if we're able to build a central tower, I want a big old crystal in it somewhere. And I want there to be these sort of beams of crystal energy going from crystals on top of all different turrets. But again, to do that, I need the middle tower. To do the middle tower, I need the Guardian Farm set up. I'm going to do the Guardian Farm until I've got the majority of the detailing done. So that's the situation we're in. But yes, I decided on doing a sort of tiered base, I guess would be the way to call it, to the turret. Sort of like it was cupping, or like the crystal was like pushed into it and like clicked into place, if that makes sense, and then started to hover up. That's sort of the idea I had. I do end up, the one that I'm currently building is actually 1 block too low. I do realize that, but I don't realize that in the episode. But I have fixed it now. It's now proper size, and it was a lot less of a pain in the ass to fix than that bloody tower. Still can't believe it was 1 fucking block off. And of course, because it's circular, I couldn't just, break down the middle wall and just shift that around. We're getting pretty damn close to getting this thing done. Like, I'm going to finish up the details off camera over the next couple of episodes. And then we're going to get on with the Guardian farm. And then we're going to get on with an iron farm and an amethyst farm. And a gunpowder farm. And then I'm going to build the central tower. And then I'm going to build the crystals. And then I'm going to look about getting all of the farms, dropping the stuff off in the same area, which will probably be the central tower. But we'll see. We will see. Okay, so we have got a lot more of the detailing in place. I am leaving a couple of things, because the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to do the interior, and then I'll go around and do the exterior, upper bit there and the window. I'm leaving the whatever I'm going to put on the side of the towers for now because I'm juggling two ideas and I'm not quite certain which one I'm going to go for until I can actually figure out, okay, here's the entrance to the tower, this is how we get in, this is how we get out, this is where everything goes inside it. I mean, the two ideas are basically glass or a sort of layered, like, this was the original plan I had before I turned them into storage towers, which was to do a mixture of cyan, concrete powder, and warped wart, and then put a layer of different like quartz stairs and quartz shapes over it, to give it more of like, to help give the towers more depth and texture. We might still do that, we might not. I need to figure out how much room I need on the inside. The capstones are done for now. When I do go about doing the crystals, I will probably upgrade them a little bit more then. I still need to figure out what the entrance to the tower is going to look like. I think we're just going to have, if I just hop over here for a second, go this way. I think that, like, coming around this side, I will just straight up put, like, a little, entryway here, and then I'll put an exit on the bottom. I think that's what we'll do for the towers. And in terms of on top of here, same thing as the, windows. I want to wait until I've got both sides done before I figure this out. Because I need to make sure it looks good from both angles. So, I'm going to get on with the rest of this. Oh shit. Well, it's fine. We've got feather falling. But yeah, I did consider adding some more stairs, but I felt that the stairs would have lost the sort of oval shape. Whereas the walls, I think, work quite well. But we are just going to be putting cyan glass in there. Which is, yep, as you can see, I've got in this block. But yeah, we've got concrete, powder, and warped wart. And it would be something like... Just do a demonstration real quick. It would be something like... that, and then we would use, I'll use walls because that's what I've got, but we'd use, like, quartz stairs to make, like, a shape or something in it. I still want to do that somewhere. It's just whether I do that for the wall or not. That's what I'm not certain on at the minute. And if we don't end up using this here, we're going to use it for the crystal or for more detailing or, you know, whatever. We still need to figure out what we're going to make stuff like the Guardian Farm out of, what we're going to make stuff like the Iron Farm and so forth. I think I'm going to use cobblestone to get the farms made and then make them look pretty later, because we have a lot of cobblestone. And I also don't want to have to go deep state mining again, because we are... I'm going to have to anyway, because we're nearly out. We might make it out of deep slate. So yeah. So I'm going to get on with the rest of this interior tower section. And I will bring you guys back once I've done that, unless I think of a reason to bring you guys back before then. Which I might. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm starting to get a few ideas for what to do with the tree, and I'm now considering whether I just leave this for now and go get the tree done. Because I have some ideas for the tree now, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's go finish the tree because I have some ideas for it now. Can I just dump these in? Let me just dump these over here. I suddenly got some ideas for the tree, and I kind of want to go get that done. So we... chances are we may not be finishing the details in this episode. And I don't have the Elytron. That would be why. There we go. Yeah, no. I've decided that we're going to stick with the azalea leaves, because I like that you can get, like, the flowers and shit on there. Okay, so I just need to make some oak shit, and then we can get on with that. We also need food, so I might go out hunting a bit and just get some food. I know we have a farm, but like, oh yes, you're nearly fully oxidized, thank fuck. Took you fucking enough. How are you doing? You doing fine? Minecart still coming up? Let me check this, because I noticed the other day, by the other day I mean a few weeks ago, that the minecart's just straight up broke. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That is about what I expected, because the issue is they didn't get to the they didn't get there in time to then be pushed off. These are fully cranked, right? Yeah, okay. Give me this torch real quick. Give a pulse there, which should send this card out. And yeah, I don't quite know why it's doing this, but it is, so whatever. Where you go. It can't be like these are cranked. We'll see. I'll look into properly fixing that later, and I've gone up the completely wrong way. Oh well. Come on, there we go. So they should now be, yeah. Cool, okay. Yeah, no, I noticed that the other day. Not quite sure why it does that. I'll look into it. How's this doing? That's fine. That is very full. Take what I can out of there. I'll put it in the furnaces. So yeah, so I'm going to get... I want to get some oak not logs. Well, yes, logs, but also stairs and fences and slabs. I also want to get... we have plenty of azalea leaves, which is good. Actually, can I, like, just put it in here? Yes, I can. Great. Where's the other... Oh. That's the only issue with minecarts. You can bump them. And now I'm concerned that the one down here is broken. I don't think it has. We should be okay. No, yeah, it's broken. No, 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 no. Go, go, go. No, don't get stuck in the... Okay. I'm going to... I have no clue why that's happening. I'm wondering if it's the same... Like, how... Sometimes this can break if we fly out of the chunk while it's running, and I'm suddenly wondering if that's what's causing the issue, because, like, the redstone... Or the minecart moves, but the redstone isn't in the chunk, so it doesn't set it off. That might be it. I don't know. We will have to see. You're gonna go off in a second, yeah. Alright, that is interesting. So yeah, so I'm going to get together... I'm gonna get some oak wood. That's what I'm gonna do, because we are a little bit low. Actually, no, we're not, because there was a shulker box that I filled with a bunch of blocks I was gonna use for the tree. Right? Yeah, look at that. See, I know things. I'm smart. Sometimes. So yeah, so I'm going to... okay, I'm going to get some more oak. And then we are going to get on with finishing the tree. Okie dokie. So, I forgot to press record. This happens. But I've done a little bit more work with the shaping of the tree. The fences especially, I think, really help give it a more curved look. And the bigger trunk makes more sense. I was considering doing, like... You see there, I think another fence might look good, actually. But yeah, so I did some stairs, some slabs, and some fences. I also added a few branches and did a little bit more reshaping. And I'm a lot happier with how it looks now, as I thought I would be. So now we are going to, hopefully... Yes, we are recording, good. We will put on the leaves. Dump a load of this dirt in here. We're going to be using a lot of leaves, obviously. Now, see, my plan is also to have lanterns hanging down. But I think I need to get the leaves on first so I can see how the canopy is going to work. Yeah, boy. It's a lot harder doing this when it's a big tree. That was a small tree. That was pretty easy. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Alright, well, I'm sure we can do it. Triple checking that we are actually recording. Okay. I'm going to get started on that then. Okay, so as I mentioned in the clip before this, I forgot to hit record, when I was expanding the tree, which is annoying, but I did remember to record this part, which is very important. I, triple checked the motherfucker. But yeah, so just started adding, I did this in a very weird way, and I'm definitely gonna have to go back over and fill in some of the patches that I missed. Because looking at it now, I definitely see a few spots where I need more leaves or I need a branch there or something. But I didn't really do this in any order. I just sort of threw leaves down where I felt that they were needed, and it just sort of all came together quite nicely. And I think that for my third ever custom built tree, that's not too bad. It's, the only way that I'm going to get better at doing organics is by doing organics. So I want to do some big statues. I've got this beautiful idea for a sort of coastal medieval town where you've got these big the walls go all the way out to the coast. You've got these big two statues, one on either side, and running in between there is this sort of chain that would trawl along the bed of the seabed, and then realistically, you just pull the chain taut through mechanisms inside the base of the statues, and you've got a very quick blockade. It's pretty clever. I don't exactly remember when or where they were used in mass. I've honestly only ever encountered them in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but I thought the idea was cool. That has to be something realistic that they've used, right? Because, come on, it's logical, it's intelligent. So I figured that was a cool idea, and that will help me build organics more. I think the issue I run into with a lot of my builds is scale. I have a habit of having an idea and then mass growing it into ridiculous proportions. Cough, cough, the village trading hall. Cough, cough, the industrial district. You know, they have a habit of just sort of mutating. And I want to try and nip that in the bud, but I really don't think I'm ever going to be able to. So with statues, it's probably going to be, oh, we'll do a simple statue. Oh, it's bigger than all of the houses. Well, shit. You know, that's something I'm going to have to grapple with when we start doing our mega builds, which we will do after I've got the industrial district to a comfortable level of having the few key farms that I need done, like iron, gunpowder, guardian, so on and so forth. I think we're going to start with... Alright, we've got sort of like 5 ideas. We've got the sort of pirate fleet town type thing, the Void Castle, which that's not going to be fun. The sort of like hidden fairy village, or like, you know, Fae village and all that. a sky castle, because I built one a long time ago and I have an itch to make another one. And then a big, sort of medievalish, rusticy village with a castle. I like my castles. I'm not quite sure which one we're going to start with. I will have a think nearer the time and see which one picks my fancy. But I'm gonna say, looking at it now, the floating castle is really dragging me to it, mainly because I remember making one in the past and I really liked it, and I want to see what can I make now that I've improved so much since then, you know? So we'll probably start with that and then move on to something else. Maybe the pirate fleet. That also interests me quite a bit. Okay, so, I'm relatively happy with that as it stands at the minute. I might shift a few of them around later, but for now, I'm quite content with the leaves. Okay. So, like I mentioned, I want to put some little like hanging lanterns, or just some lanterns around the base of the tree, also to make it, you know, one, it will look pretty, two, it will help stop mobs from spawning. Just float up here and that could do with that being filled in. Okay, where are they? There they are. But yes, I'm going to add, we'll do this now while I'm talking. I want to add some lanterns. I want to add some flowers. Dump this in here for the minute. Add some flowers. Maybe a little bench, same like stone style. So I'll get some of those. But I definitely want to add some lanterns down here. Ooh, also, look at that. There we go. Oh yes, right. Just make sure that everything's up to date. Cool. Lanterns. We have 2. Okay, let's make a few more then. Let's say that much. That should be plenty. Well, we fucked that up, didn't we? There we go. Yeah, 15 lanterns should be plenty. Oh yeah, we're gonna get an iron farm set up real quick. We are, yeah, we're continuously low. Actually, while I'm here, give me some sugarcane and I'll turn that into paper and I'll make myself some more rockets. Yeah, gunpowder farm and iron farm are being made first out of necessity. Guardian farm is being made first so that I can get a good understanding of placements. So, roses, maybe some of them, maybe some of them, and maybe some of them. Maybe some of them. And give me... Ooh, spore blossoms, yep. Where are the stone? Oh, we don't have stone stairs, okay. I think I have some stone, yep. The sawmill's all the way over there. Okay, well, it's technically... Oh, it is cheaper, but fuck it. I'm not going all the way back. We've got plenty of stone, and we're not exactly using it for anything. So bench, spore blossoms, plants, lanterns. I think that's it for, like, what I wanted to add. I'll probably think of something else to add. But, like, I just feel like hanging a lantern there, plopping a lantern there, hanging one there could look really nice. If I was to make some chains, I might hang a few more down. Just put one there for the minute. I also want to try my best to keep this from being like a a mob spawner. Now, I want to actually, first of all, put the spore blossoms in, because I want them, like, up. So, oh yeah, also to be, yep, cool. Just making sure we got all of our scaffolding back, because I would rather than not have to make more of it. Okay. Looks spore blossom in there. Oh, wow, they glow. That's the shaders absolutely doing that there. Can I not put it on the underside of leaves? Huh. Interesting. I never knew that. Okay. I will put one... You know what? Where's the... How do we... There as well. Don't see another good open spot for one, but if I spot one... Ooh, yes I do. Also, I think it's, yep, nighttime. Okay, what we're going to do... Something I'll note now. Next episode, I was planning on... doing... I don't know, a farm or the detailing, finishing up the industrial district. However, what I'm actually going to do instead... We have nearly a stack of peonies. Good lord. What I'm actually going to do instead... A few lilacs. Is we are going to go and raid a woodland mansion. Why? Truth be told, I need a break from the industrial district, and I need more time, like real life time, to get it done. Oh, that looks quite sweet. Okay, give me... Don't know how well a bench is going to, like, fit. You know what? That's not too bad. I like that. We'll, Oh, yeah, I think it would look better around this way, though, actually. Then it's got the lantern behind it, and it's facing the, sea. Yeah, okay, I like that. I'm happy with that. That is a lot nicer to see when we're coming in than just some random building. Okay. So we've got that done. But yes, so we are going to, next episode, off camera, before episode 51, I'm going to get the industrial district finished. Because all it is a load of detailing. Very repetitive. Not much need for that on camera. And then did I just say 50? I keep, for whatever reason, I'm not quite sure why, I keep thinking that we're at like episode 49. We're not, we're 39. If I said 49 in the intro, I'll probably cut it and put 39 in dubbed over. So yeah, so we're going to go in search of a woodland mansion. And then off camera, I will get all of the extra details that we need to get done. Oh, we had slabs. I'm blind as a motherfucker, apparently. Okie dokie. So yeah, so we'll do the Woodland Mansion next episode, which is episode 40, not 50. I don't remember what I said. I'm just covering all bases here. But, oh, I made more oak fence, and I forget that we have a metric fuck ton of it. Okay. But yes, so we're going to do a Woodland Mansion next episode. And then the episode... I'll keep a bit of dirt on me, actually. And then the episode after that, we're going to go back to the industrial district. Hopefully by that point, I will have... Where am I keeping the goddamn leaves? Is it in Lush? Yeah. See, like, we need a chest just for leaves, and we just don't have that at the minute. Okay, I'm just gonna leave them in here now. So we straight up do not have anywhere for them to go. So yeah, so Woodland Mansion next episode. Episode after that, we will hopefully get the first farm going. Actually, that'll probably take a few episodes. And then, like I said, we'll do Guardian Farm, we'll do Iron Farm, we'll do Creeper Farm. And then we might do something else for a bit and then come back and do... Well, we've also got to get... Okay, we'll do Amethyst Farm, Guardian Farm, Creeper Farm, Iron Farm. Probably not the Slime Farms, though I will mark out where the chunks are so that we know. And then I think we're going to go do something else. And then a few episodes later, we'll probably go back and finish off the... Yeah, that thing. The fucking farms. Because we've got a lot to make. So yeah. So I think we're going to call it there for today. We got a fair bit done today. And I still haven't updated the skin. Because the inner isn't outer. Okay, whatever. We got a lot done today. Hopefully by next episode, I'm trying to... Nah, whatever. Hopefully by next episode, we will have the Industrial District finished. Or, well, probably not next episode, the episode after. We will have the Industrial District finished, and we can get to work on doing some farms for it. But yes, so... Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!